Why did you start putting a toothpick in your mouth?
To help me think and to slow me down. My brain moves like 1,000 miles a minute, man. So I'm always going, I'm always thinking and moving around. So it allows me to kind of move the toothpick around and slow my thoughts down a little bit.
When was the first time it happened?
I got pictures of me of like 9 years old with toothpicks in my mouth, and I probably was grabbing them before that. We leave out of restaurants, I grab a whole handful of toothpicks when we walk out. My dad uses a toothpick, my uncle uses a toothpick, and probably just from seeing them, I probably just picked up on the subliminal, not thinking about it, but I mean, they probably don't use as much as I do now.
Now, we have a couple of toothpicks here, and when I'm trying these with you, I don't want to go ahead and just put one in my mouth and have it.
Let's do it. It's a way. It's a method to the madness. Sleep with them sometimes. Yeah.
You sleep with a toothpick. Okay, so.
Yeah, screaming hot. I'm still away from that.
If you're going to go right into it, go right into it.
See, you hide it right there.
So how do you put it? Just.
It's good flavor.
Oh, I got a sour one. Oh, this will be good.
That's good
So I just,
flavor.
does it go in and.
But under your tongue, though. There's a pocket underneath your tongue.
Pocket underneath. Okay.
Because if you have it here,
good.
it's pretty good, right? Well, if you have it here, it can kind of go back and get lost. It's kind of hard to control.
Or I would swallow it, probably.
No, if you kind of keep it underneath your tongue,
Yeah.
you can kind of hold it in place.
Okay.
And control it. So
I don't think I look nearly as good as you do.
See, you got to make sure you can talk. You can still
Right.
speak. You're holding it with your
Right.
teeth.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it, and I'm scared I'm going to poke myself.
You're not.
When you watch your dad or your grandfather or your uncle, what did that mean to you to see them have a toothpick in their mouth?
I don't know, man. It was something about it. They look cool. You know, you always have that aesthetic. But also, a lot of my family's from Mississippi. So just that country upbringing, that country feel. And people tell me all the time I look country with it. But, you know, I embrace it.
Being on the sidelines, there have been times where I've seen you between plays have a toothpick in your mouth, and I'm wondering, like, where do you put them during games?
Yeah, strength and conditioning coach, Usama, he holds them for me. He has a case. It's kind of like a mouthpiece case, and he holds them for me. We got like a ritual and something that we do every time.
How many do you usually have during a game? Just one that you take for a game? Or
Just one. They can last all day. See, most people chew them. You're not supposed to chew on them. If you chew them, they get all flimsy and soft. You just kind of hold them and enjoy the flavor. It's like a cigar almost.
Defender, they'll keep a ball if they intercept it. Do you keep toothpicks from big games? And do you go ahead and just have that, you know, how many tackles, interceptions, turnover, or from like a big win or something, like a Labor Day Classic or something?
I don't. That's actually something I probably should keep up with. If I'm in a slump, I need a big game, I go and grab a toothpick.
Have you ever used one from a game that you've had before?
I haven't. I've actually had fans ask me for my toothpick after games, or they want me to sign it, or they be like, "Can I have your toothpick?"
I'm not sure how you would.
It's been in my mouth. Man.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you would sign that.
You want that?
You ever worn these during a play?
Yeah. I've tried to play with them a couple of times, and I've ended up breaking them. The worst that's happened is it's gone through my lip. I've had a few scares of going to swallow, but never have I had like a football scare, hit somebody or something happened and it just went down my throat. I feel like I've had enough control over it.
It's the East Final. One play to make. You're getting your guys ready. What's the flavor that you're gonna have before you go out there to make a play that's gonna take you to the Grey Cup?
If it's the sideline and we're in the East Final, I need something with a little spice on, a little bite to it. So I'm probably go with the hot just to kind of keep me going, give me that fire to go out, man. Probably take that pick that they'll win the game.